lie, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Gather round, guys. It's time to start listening. Practice makes perfect, but perfect's not working.
It's a lot on the music.
Then
I reckon we could just do 10 minutes of us napping. Emma Chamberlain would get like 10 million views.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a cozy video.
I love these ones.
Oh yeah, to be honest, we say it all the time, but I want to do more just laying down, chilling and kind of having deep chats.
Yeah, and I think you guys enjoy them. We love this form of therapy actually.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
We do it a lot as it is. I did a tweet the other day and it actually banged. And it was about how much me and Elle like just constantly just sit and talk. And to be fair, I kind of just tweeted it because it was on my, like, it was just something I was thinking, and I tend to do that with Twitter.
Oh.
And it got like 4,000 favourites. And I was
really?
like, how can everyone relate? I put me and Elle talk 24/7. If we're not together, we're texting. If we're not texting, we're on FaceTime. Well, we've been best mates for 18 years strong. How have we not run out of stuff to talk about? Even our families don't understand how we're possibly this close. Like, we go on holiday and we'll be really tired the next day. And then everyone will be like, why are you so tired? You didn't even go out last night. And we'll be like, because we was up chatting until 3.
We had to have a catch up. Right, we're back in the UK, what's new?
The point of that was we're together sitting talking all the time, and to be fair, 9 times out of 10 we should probably put the camera on because we talk
Probably
a lot.
quite interesting.
We were trying to come up with like what we want to be putting into our content. But I think we should make content that we always wanted to watch when we first started, before it was a job.
Yeah.
So when we did first begin, I think there was, what's it called, like a genre that was kind of lacking on YouTube.
A niche topic. How do you sum it up?
I'd say like the harsh
behind the
reality,
scenes.
or like the stuff people don't talk about for YouTube.
Yes.
I don't know how you want to word that, we'll figure it out for the title.
And there really is not a lot of videos, and we genuinely get this question or these questions like every single day, and I think we forget how much people actually do want to know. Because to us,
because it comes so naturally to us now.
Yeah, to us, like, we just know the whole like story behind it, and we know a lot, like all of our friends do it pretty much now, so we know that people around us know about it now as well. So I think we forget that a lot of people are still like so alien to it.
More people in the world in every single situation, everyone should be more willing to help others.
Yeah, and we've all, like, from the get-go, we've tried to be like as open and real as possible with you guys. I've just had another thought, when like obviously we're in the stages of moving out and stuff, we can do a whole one of these on like getting a mortgage and stuff, because we're going through that at the moment, and there's
look, I didn't realise the ugly sides of this.
The real truths,
not hooves.
I guess we can start from the beginning.
When we first started, how long it took to get like money.
Yeah. Why we kind of started, in the sense that we didn't, like, we started as a hobby, we didn't start to make loads of money. Yeah,
what it is actually like in the beginning, because I feel like no one really talks about the hours that go into it when there is no money involved.
Yeah. How we make the money, like straight up who pays us.
Yeah, and then within that there's a lot to that. There's not I think people think YouTubers just get whacked. I don't know how people must think YouTubers get paid.
Yeah, literally. I don't know.
I think back in the day I used to think
views,
you had to hit a certain amount of subscribers before you got paid, and but that's what videos were like back in the day. I remember I watched a video and this girl was like, to make a living you must have at least 500,000, otherwise you can't live off it.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking,
it's very summed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time till it's a job.
Yeah.
Which is really wrong, by the way.
If you guys don't know and you're brand new to our channel, we're not sisters, we're friends, and we've been best friends since we were literally very, very young. We've always been joined at the hip. And we started YouTube when we were 19? 18, 19.
I was 18, you was 19. No, we're both 18. I do wish that sometimes I just had a tape recorder in my pocket and I could just play answers that we get, answers to questions that we always get, and obviously it comes with a job, but
the amount of times like and stuff.
Yeah, like when we was in NARS the other day, so how did you two like start together? And it's like that one-liner. I always hear you saying it to someone else, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it in a minute.
I know. So what do you actually do? What do you blog about?
And how do you start? And I can never get that question right. How do you start? And my sarcastic, horrible humour, it goes to go, you make a channel.
Well, it is. Like, that was literally how easy it was, and it wasn't hard to start up. I think the hardest part would have been, we didn't find this, but would have been the motivation to do it when no one was watching.
In a nutshell, we've watched YouTube for years. If you watch one of our old videos where we're reacting to photos of ourselves, we actually found a clip which is golden. I'm so glad we have that.
It is.
Where that just sums up what we always like growing up. It's a clip of us in my bedroom in our school uniform. We're talking in American accents and we're doing like a get ready with me, and we start with our mascara, I think. And
it is so bad.
I'm gonna be very real. You do start as a hobby, and they say don't start for the money, but I did think like how sick would it be?
Yeah, like
have you
that one chance. I just don't think we ever thought it'd be reality, but obviously it goes in the back of your head.
But it's one of them things, if you don't give it a shot, as cliche as it sounds, you are never going to know if you are that small percentage that's going to make it. The camera's moved slightly, it just stopped and we've had to readjust. I literally one day is as short and simple as this. We was laying in bed like this.
Pretty much.
In your sister's bedroom.
Yeah.
And I went, I think we should start YouTube. And this is literally how our conversations go. She literally went, like, doing what? And I was like, well, you do makeup and I do fashion. We'll figure it out. I'm like, we're quite funny. And she was like, okay. Because she used to just say, okay, for quite life. People do that to me a lot.
Yeah,
and then like
okay.
3 or 4 days later, I was like, so what day do you want to film? And she was like,
I was like, you actually want to?
You actually want to? Like, what are we actually going to do? We should do an intro video, like, saying who we are, blah, blah, blah. That never made it out.
No, it did not. Artist, and introduce yourself.
I'm currently... Stop!
He's
Charles!
And then that's how it happened.
Yeah.
It was one of them things where I think if we'd have thought about it too long, we would have talked ourselves out of it.
Ran away with it, and our confidence and like the way we've grown on it is just like we just fell in love with it straight away. And I mean our subscribers grew fairly fast, but we were doing it with no audience for quite a long time. That's quite a harsh reality in one sense, because you do have to talk to no one for quite a long time until people like,
you're acting like there's a big audience, aren't you? So you're literally like,
yeah,
welcome back guys, and it might be 30 people.
Yeah.
But
consistency is how we've got to where we are, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. And I always say to people, I don't remember the first year, and I think the beauty of it, without realising, we were both so busy at the time.
Yeah.
When we started, I was at uni, I'd literally just started uni, as in my first year. Had you started your makeup course?
Oh yeah, I was working.
She was doing like 15-hour days. I was at uni and then staying up most of the night with her helping me, because we'd filmed a video, and then I realised that I hadn't done my work.
We didn't sleep.
We
genuinely didn't sleep. We
And
were running off it.
The adrenaline must have been so high. I mean, to say I didn't find it hard, I think where uni was so hard, YouTube felt like a breeze.
Yes.
The first year when we didn't get paid, we pre-recorded, didn't we, a few videos, because
Yeah.
she was working away
We were so like
on Aladdin.
We
I
were
just
really
don't know
driven.
where our Get Up and Go came from.
we had all these ideas starting brand new, like we hadn't done any of it before, and YouTube was obviously a massive thing, but there was still so much that hadn't been done.
We personally got quite a loyal audience, fan base, quite quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of our most loyal subscribers now found us right in the beginning. So where they were constantly giving us feedback, telling us the videos they loved, it does kind of gas you up a bit.
Yeah.
But that's what you need that steam to be like, right, they love that, we need to do that again, but better.
And we were really interacting, like replying to every single thing. We really try to, like, now still, but obviously the scale is completely different. Like, we would literally put all of our energy into every single one of our viewers that was watching our videos, and I think people really like that about us.
I'd say we did about a year with nothing, just off our own back, like coming up with our own videos. And then,
to be fair, I'd say the end of 2017 we were getting approached, because we signed with our management in the February the year after.
I'd started doing like the odd fashion thing with Rebellious, didn't I? So yeah, we
Instagram.
were being approached, but we had no idea.
Not a clue.
But why was we had no reason to have any idea, and no one else does now. How are you supposed to know at the age of 19, making your first videos to like a handful of people, how much you're supposed to be charging a fashion brand for taking a photo? Because at the end of the day, taking a photo is going on your camera and clicking a button.
It was so easy.
£7. Oh yeah, we worked as well as our job, as well as working on films. Me at uni, we both were lifeguards, and I was a swimming teacher. We got £7. £7.20 something an hour. So to then go and say, oh, can you take a photo in this free item of clothing? You do panic, and you're like, I'll take £30.
Yeah, brands know that as well, obviously, when they approach people that haven't got a management or haven't got a huge following.
Oh yeah.
They know that no one has any idea, until you do have some kind of support system, or you have like friends in the industry, and they do take advantage. Like, we've kind of not fallen out with brands, but we've worked with brands that we probably won't work with again, because back in the day,
they pulled the wool over our eyes.
We were really taken advantage of, which I guess we don't regret, because we definitely learnt from it. As a little example, the £30 that we would get for an Instagram picture, I mean,
at that time,
we should have been getting like another £0. We did a couple of jobs of our own back on YouTube and stuff. We did Zaful hauls, and to be fair, we still love their stuff. Like, it is really nice stuff. You ordered stuff the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, from the beginning, I think that's important actually. When you start out, don't try and just get an audience by jumping on whatever everyone's doing. Like, don't do a massive PLT haul if you genuinely hate their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to be organic from the get-go. People are going to remember. Stuff you put on the internet is out there forever once it's up. So we always we got approached by brands like Zaful. We never got payment, but then they'd gift us all the stuff quite early on, which back then, getting like 10 outfits each for free. Yes. Just for a video, we were like, whoa.
Yeah. They would always say that to the brand. Like, they'd say, are you up for some gifted items? And we'd say, yeah, and we still do. Yeah, we'll have them gifted happily. If we like them, then we'll do the video. If we don't like them, then we won't. Which is a really good attitude to have, because then you're not under any like major pressure. And then 2018 February, we met with our management now.
We met with a couple of managements.
We did.
It was weird how it happened, wasn't it? It was almost like
all at once.
The stars aligned.
Yes.
It was the next move to be getting management, and I do think straight away we were researching.
We were very reluctant.
Everyone says don't get a management, and it really threw us off, and it really confused us. But I think we were watching greedy people.
It's the best thing we've ever done.
It is the best thing we've ever done. And being a duo, coming from us, bearing in mind everything we do is 50-50.
Yeah.
Our management takes 20% of everything we do. But I think, like, we are splitting we could be making a lot more money.
Yeah.
But because we have so much faith in our management, and we feel like we wouldn't be where we are today without that support system, like, that just proves, like, come on, a management can't be that bad. There's a lot of people we still know to this day that do not want a management.
No.
But we know that they are not getting half of the jobs that they could be getting, slash the fees that they're getting. Managements are professional. They know what you should be getting paid. They know your worth. They know how to pitch you out. They've
got the contact. All of the time that we would be spending trying to get our jobs, we could be out getting the content and like living a life that you guys
no emails.
See.
Our management do all our pitching out. If the brand comes to us directly, we forward it on to them. They sort it out, negotiating. Still to this day, we get jobs and we're like, huh? It's the best thing in the world. Even if I think we had about 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And we did think like, is that
actually necessary?
Too big for our boobs?
Yeah. And we did a trial run, which I think a lot of management companies offer. So there's no like contracts or anything. You can literally just see how it goes. It literally kind of blew up from there. I think where we started working with bigger brands, people were taking us more seriously. We were obviously like enjoying it even more, because we were like, as if we get to do this, like work with all these brands.
I do think you've just hit a nail on the head. You get taken a lot more seriously with a management as well, unless you are very like intellectual and you've got your emails down to a T. You're very on the ball.
Yeah. There's a lot of like legal stuff as well that we don't even know about. That
Contracts left, right and centre.
That
You
we
need to
don't
get
have-
everything in writing. At the end of the day, you're working with a lot of money.
Yeah.
And people are in this world to con you.
Yeah.
That's another harsh reality. Like,
It's a
people don't want to pay
business.
you. I'm currently going through legal things with a brand that doesn't have the money to pay. And I wouldn't know where to start. But luckily, I've got a really good management that's basically sorting it all for me.
You'd probably be like, oh, just forget it.
Yeah, and there's money owed to me that I'm entitled to, and I have every right to have because this brand have signed a contract.
The way our management works is that they don't just force jobs upon us. They basically get in jobs.
I literally just turned a job down just before we started this video.
Yeah, so they'll get in jobs and say, this is the fee, this is what you'll do, this is the product, do you want to do it? And basically we'll say yes or no. We'll try the
We've
product.
got a lot better at turning down stuff.
Yes.
Recently, we know, I think we're at a level, I'm still not saying that we're like these big time people, but we know that like we're approaching 250,000. We're a lot more established than
and we get busy.
There's some things that like we could love a brand, but we just don't believe in the product that they want us to put out there. So we might say, we love you. We'll say to Paul, like our manager, is there a way you can say, can we advertise something else, or if not, we're gonna have to say no to this one.
Some months of the year are really busy because of seasons, and we do get comments that we've addressed before saying that we've done a lot of ads on YouTube in a row, which sometimes just can't be helped. But you guys don't see the half of the jobs that we turn down, which a lot of YouTubers actually say, because yeah, if we took every job on just for the money, then
We'd be very rich, we'd
We'd
very
be-
robot-y.
exactly, it'd just be very forced, and I think it would just, we wouldn't enjoy it because we wouldn't be enjoying the products that we promote. I guess next we can talk about streams of payment, because I think we were getting paid from AdSense by that point.
There's no way of making this sound easy. It is very
Complex.
complex.
We still don't understand it.
No YouTuber in the world will have the same paycheck as another YouTuber.
No.
From YouTube itself. It doesn't get discussed. We don't sit with our YouTube friends, other than like with the odd time we might have said to Lucy like, oh, we had a sick AdSense this month, like.
But it's different every month for every single person.
I don't think we've ever got the same amount each month.
And it's such a random number.
It's so random. Like a
Pennies.
23p on the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Google owns YouTube, and they have a platform called AdSense.
see them little ads that you can skip in our videos?
Yeah. So it's the adverts that are on the front, middle, and ends of our YouTube videos. The payment tots up from views. You might see some YouTubers that literally don't do any ads, e.g. the Ace family, because they can literally live off their AdSense.
The ad breaks in your video when you see that little yellow thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or when it pops up saying like, just an ad pops up and you can skip it. That is just from Google. And then sponsorships is when like it will say ad in the title, and
With
then
a brand.
no, yeah, you can see normally you'd say like this is in collaboration with, like I said, big YouTubers live off their AdSense, because I'm not gonna lie to you, they will be getting millions.
A lot of money. Basically, AdSense is views on YouTube. There's no
Robert,
breakdown.
no one tells you.
We could be getting paid completely wrong on AdSense, and
You
we would not
can't
know.
add any ads to your videos until you have about 7,000-8,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think so.
And you get contacted by Google. You get a little letter in the post with
You have to
with a code.
Apply for AdSense. Yeah, you can't just be making videos for years and years and years. The Dolan twins actually didn't do it, did they, for ages?
Oh yeah, you must check. So if you've got a YouTube channel and you've got about, I think it's about 7,000-8,000.
Yeah.
It's again a really random number.
It won't just happen.
Make sure you've looked in your creator studio.
Yeah.
On your YouTube page and check that it's turned on. Yeah, the Dolan twins, I don't think they made money until they had about 2 million subscribers. Last bit is, if you've got a certain amount of subscribers and you have a certain demand, you're in a percentage where you get paid more than the normal YouTuber. We could make a video tomorrow, get the same views as the Ace family.
Oh my god, yeah. And
As a one-off, and they'd probably get triple the amount we'd get paid, because they're in a different tier.
They're like an investment for YouTube, so they kind of invest more money into them
Because they know they're
that
bringing
getting
in
the
money.
views.
So the top money earner is collaborations with brands, which is ads, hashtag
spawn. Still so many different avenues in brand collaborations. So there's obviously, we could do a YouTube video, we could do an Instagram post, we could be the face of something, like a collection with someone. Some people get paid to go on trips. There's literally so many different things that you can actually get paid for in the sense of a collaboration.
Within that there's more. So with a YouTube video you can have a fully dedicated video, which means you're getting like the most money possible, because obviously you're giving a brand 9 times out of 10 a 10-minute plus video.
Just about that brand.
Just about that brand. And then each brand will have different terms and conditions. Some brands are like, we don't mind if you mention other brands. Some brands are like, you mention another brand, we'll pull this brand, this deal. Integration, which means part of the video is sponsored. So say it's a 10-minute video, the first 3 minutes might be sponsored. There is like long-term retainer deals, so you might work with a brand for 6 months, you might work with them for a year. So we had a retainer with Foreo last year. In the end, people seem to be getting bored with it, with us talking about it. We do genuinely like Foreo.
The fact that we had more videos coming out, because obviously there's contracts signed with, I think we did about 10 videos or something. So yeah, we could see all your comments saying we don't like this, we don't like this, like all of these ads.
Like, please stop talking about it. But
we couldn't do
that's
anything about
where
it.
it's really hard, because we will get in so much trouble legally if we didn't produce their videos. So we tried to put them in videos that we knew you would love. Now we know, but that's what you've got to do. There's so many trials and errors with doing YouTube.
100%.
No one wants to help. Like I said, I'm going to keep banging on about no one wants to help. That's why we're doing this video, because we want to be like the rare people. Instagram, there's Instagram stories, posts, videos, or there's like bundles.
Yeah.
I think where we say Instagram's our job, we do not get paid for every Instagram pic.
No. I
wish.
In between that, obviously we still enjoy it, like the actual photography, content.
Unless
fashion.
it says ad, we're not getting paid for it.
No. We have to, like, we do that off our own back and we love it.
And we pick, to an extent, we pick and choose when we post.
Yeah.
Even if it is an ad. If we, like, I had an ad scheduled for my nan's birthday once, and I knew I wanted to do a post for her birthday. So I was just like, no, it doesn't, like, that doesn't work for me.
It is pretty flexible, but again, like, it is a job and we do have to keep on top of it. We do have deadlines. We do get put under pressure, but I think we deal with it quite well. It's really hard when things come up really last minute, which is quite common, and we don't want to turn things down that we genuinely really want to do.
2 more.
Reward style and Depop.
This video is long. Reward style, I'd say, is the next one. So when you see a influencer has on their story AF or affiliate link or hashtag AF, that means that by swiping up on that link and shopping from that link, that influencer will make a small commission if you don't return it. With reward style, there's many of them. There's like shop style.
We can also put them in our description of our YouTube videos sometimes. We have done before.
Yeah, and you always have to disclose with any ad, affiliate link, whatever. But anyone can actually sign up for these platforms. If you're watching this and
21 buttons, it's very similar.
Yeah, you've got 10 followers at home. Trust me, you can apply. It's whether that they think you're going to make money, because they're not going to give everyone an account. It's a business at the end of the day. We basically generate a link on an app or on our laptops from, say, Topshop. If we're selling, if we find a pair of shoes that you guys have been asking about, we can hit a button that generates a personal link. So that means if people use that link, we get a small commission. And like the ads, it is a very small commission, but of course it can add up. So in particular, we have like thousands of followers. If thousands of people use that link, do the math.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It can add up,
but like Sid said, if thousands of people then return the item, then it goes back to zilch.
Some people hate to use other people's affiliate links.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think if you have something against them, obviously I know why, but if you're supporting someone on Instagram, why would you not support them by
Yeah, I even message my influencer friends. I remember once Janhara, she's a makeup girl on Instagram. She was using a hair tool and I was like, oh my god, where's it from? And she was like, oh my god, you got to get it from Argos. And I was like, send me your affiliate link.
Yeah.
She's helped me. I'm going to give back. And she was like, oh my god, thanks so much. But there isn't an affiliate link. Not every brand can be affiliate linked.
No.
Pretty Little Thing doesn't.
They used to.
I used to make quite a bit of coin from them.
Obviously, the last one is Depop. I'm sure you guys all know Depop. And we basically just sell our old clothes. Stuff that we've worn on Instagram. We pretty much, a lot of the time, wear it a couple of times. And then we get a lot of clothes. Like, we can't physically wear everything. And a lot of people ask us to sell our clothes because it's either gone out of stock, they don't sell it anymore, or it's too expensive online. And obviously we'll sell it for like a really discounted price.
It's like a form of like sustainability, recycling clothes. We don't want to be throwing out stuff after we've worn it once. We know that is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
To give it on to someone else that could potentially have it a lot longer than us, get a lot more wear out of it, and yeah, just at the end of the day clearing space in our wardrobe.
If it doesn't go on Depop, it goes to the charity shops as well.
It's probably the smallest amount of money that we make on Depop. Obviously, if we sold a lot more, you can make quite a lot.
It could be a full-time job.
Anyone can have Depop.
Yeah.
My little brother's got Depop, actually. My brother like buys and sells trainers sometimes.
It can be a really good business if you stick at it. But I feel like that's like the summary of all of this is literally like if you put your hard work, time, effort, energy into anything, then
you'll see an outcome.
You'll definitely get results.
We have kind of given each other the eye like this is going on way too long.
Yeah. I want dinner.
So we might have to do a part 2. If you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful, please hit the thumbs up and let us know if you enjoyed.
I would have loved this.
Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold.
A few years ago. A little bit of a cold. I probably cropped out all your coughs. Let us know please if you enjoyed this video, and if you do, then of course we're going to start a series, I guess.
I think it's nice to see that it's not as straightforward as people may think.
To be fair, when I talk about it again, it makes me feel a little bit more humble. It took us a lot.
Your lips are blue.
I'm freezing.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
See you next time.